Welcome, Scouters, to the August 2021 Crossroads of the West program call. Thank you for joining us tonight. In addition to this event being announced in the Council email newsletter, it's also on the Council calendar, and a replay will be available on YouTube for your perusal afterwards. Should you have any questions, please post them in the Q&A. We have many guests tonight, and rather than introduce them all and then circle back, I'll just go ahead and start at the top here. We have with us Michael Larm, and who's our activities Scouts BSA activities chair, and Michael's going to share a few things with us.
All right, so coming up on September 24th and 25th, we actually have Bike the Bear. The sign-in for that event is on the 24th from 4 to 8, and there is dinner served from 6 to 7. The cost for that is $25 before September 1st, $30 between the September 2nd and September 15th, and then $35 after the 16th all the way up to the day of. This is actually being held at the Bear Lakes Aquatics. So what the Bike the Bear is a bike ride all the way around Bear Lake. The great thing about it is when you ask how long it is, the road all the way around Bear Lake it is about 50 miles, which is the exact amount for the cycling merit badge. So you can actually plan this as an opportunity to earn the cycling merit badges. Is one of the required merit badges. You have to earn either cycling, hiking, or swimming. So you can do that. The event starts at 7:30 in the morning. They're going to stagger the leave, and they will have everybody out by 8 a.m. If you do choose to do the 100-miler, which is just nuts if you want to do that all day in a bike, you can tell them that you're wanting to do 100, which means you go around that lake twice. The great thing is they will have 6 stations all the way around the lake. They're about 10 miles between each station. The support does end at 3 p.m. So if you're starting, you need to get going at 7:30 or 8 and be finished by 3 to make sure that you have the support. Of course, you're going to observe all road rules because the roads will not close for this event, and you need to observe all safety rules, which means helmets and whatever else safety devices you need. So there are $15 t-shirts, and anybody who completes the whole ride all the way around the lake, starting at Bear Lakes Aquatic and ending at Bear Lakes Aquatic, will receive a medal for doing so. So looking forward to people going with that. They're about over halfway on their capacity for the event. You are able to camp the night over at Bear Lakes Aquatic. So you have that great time to go up to Bear Lake, and about that time of the year, it's starting to cool off quite nicely. The other thing that we have going on is that the STEM camp that was planned for October has actually been postponed. This will be happening and replanned for 2022. So the hopes is that we will have a date for that soon, and we will get that announced. And that's what we have going in outdoor programs.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Brett, if I could just add.
Sure.
We've had some questions regarding Bike the Bear and a conflict, or so it seems, with an Order of the Arrow ordeal to be held across the lake at Camp Hunt. But in fact, the Order of the Arrow ordeal is purposely been placed on top of Bike the Bear because the Order of the Arrow Lodge will be supporting Bike the Bear as a part of that ordeal. So if you have scouts who have been elected to complete their ordeal with the Order of the Arrow, the rest of your troop can go bike while they complete their ordeal, and you'll see them because they'll be on the bike route helping you get around Bear Lake. So it is not by coincidence that the ordeal and Bike the Bear are being held on the same weekend.
Thank you so much, Josh. And my troop went there last year. We had a phenomenal time. It's a great event, a lot of fun, and I highly encourage anyone to go and participate in it. So thank you very much, Mike, for the updates. Rick Barnes.
Howdy. So I got my Rotary shirt on today. That's my other life. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our family camp. So let me just give you a few details. So we're going to invite scouting families to be a part of the family camp. Our date will be July 11th through the 16th at Camp Typee. We are going to run 2 sessions, a Monday through Wednesday, and then a Thursday through Saturday. We'll have a budget of $60. That includes pretty much everything, unless a family wants to rent one of the 8 cabins, and then that would be $40 a week for the cabin. So we're expecting around 120 to 150 people. That would be our max for this year. We've got 30 campsites, so we could have up to 30 families there, plus the 8 cabins. And we'll be using the permanent staff. So they'll be staffing the dining hall, aquatics, shooting sports, climbing and cope. And so we'll also need a few good volunteers to help. We've recruited a few already. The Ashbys from St. George, the Alders from Manti, and then Brad and Dancel Allen, hopefully, if they're free during that time, they're hoping to be. But we certainly want to reach out to Linda and to Mike and get their input on the Cub Scout activities, the Boy Scout activities, and start putting together our schedule for that. So that's kind of a quick overview of what we've talked about so far. Josh or Brett, do you have anything that you want to add to what I've mentioned?
Go ahead, Josh.
I would just add that those that are interested in registering for this event, and register at utahscouts.org/family adventure.
And Rick, thank you so much. The only thing I would add is I'm incredibly excited about it and looking forward to going down there with my wife and I, and maybe some of our grown kids, and just having some relaxing fun. So thank you for your efforts on this, and we'll look forward to hearing more about it as it gets closer.
All right, just one last thing that I mentioned. Josh is going to meet my wife and I up at Typee on September 10th. So we're going to go do a walkthrough. So if any of you aren't doing anything that day, come join us. So September 10th. We still on for that, Josh? All right.
Thank you so much, Rick.
Okay, I'll probably sign off here in a minute after I read Mirinda's note here. I'll sign off and let you get on to the rest of your meeting. It's good to see you all. There's a few faces I recognize, so good to see you all. And I love scouting. I dreamed about it again last night. Can't get it out of my system.
Thank you, Rick. Have a wonderful evening. Next up, I haven't seen Linda here, but we have Mirinda Reeder and Nicole Johnson, 2 fabulous scouters, and they have an announcement for you. Of the 2 of you, who's going to go first?
Oh, I'm just going to tell you how great Nicole is and let her talk about it, because I don't want to give misinformation about the events. So
That sounds great. Thank you, Mirinda. Nicole, do you want to go ahead and share some information with us?
Well, I only have past experience I'm speaking from. We haven't really formulated anything yet. We've done haunted trails at Maple Dell for about 6-7 years now. We have 2 different areas for more mature people, do anything or some, no knives, no blood. And we use volunteers out and there's a trail that you follow and kind of get scared as you go. We have another trail that's much shorter, has inflatables. It's more lighthearted, and that's meant for younger children. We let people do either one. We let people do both. In the past, it was $5, and that included a donut and a cup of hot chocolate and both trails. We had face painting that people volunteered to do. And then we had stories of the fire. That was another option. So that's what we did in the past.
Well, that's awesome, Nicole. Thank you so much. Can the dates again? Is it October? I don't
Got
have it off
October 22nd, 23rd is the weekend that we're looking
October.
at.
October 22nd and 23rd. And is there an online sign up?
Not telling. I'm not sure if we have that set up yet, Brett.
Okay. Look for that, and we will absolutely have more information on this at the September meeting. And
There is one piece of information additionally, Brett, that we were talking about inviting any troop who would be willing to assist as volunteers in this event. We were talking about letting them come up and have a free night camping as part of their volunteer experience.
Well, that sounds wonderful. So troops can volunteer and to help, and then when they arrive, they'll get free camping and have a lot of fun in the process. So thank you both very much. Anything else regarding the Halloween event? Nothing at all right now. Thank you both.
That's what we've got. Thanks, Brett.
You bet. And let's see, my agenda was a little out of order, and that's my fault. But I'd like to go ahead and have Cheryl with VOA talk to us. Cheryl, you're up.
Hi, how is everybody today? Great, I hope we've all enjoyed the rain. I have a couple of things that I wanted to mention. Starting September, we are going to have a once a month venturing forum, which will be on the second Sunday every month. And I will get the links out for that as soon as I can. Secondly, we have a date at the Ogden Center, the Ogden Boy Scout Center. We're calling this Hang with Adventurers. We will have help available. This is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we're asking everybody to bring some food to share. We're also going to have some training available if anybody would like to sign up for that. Cope will be $20 per crew of about 8. And the training will be for free. Just show up, bring some food to share, and we'll have a great time. The training will be the new ILSC. It's only been out about 6 months, so a lot of people haven't. And I have a couple other events. We've got time. We have time for that?
You bet. Go for it.
All right. So just real quick, date January 14th to 16th. We have the Best in Snow at Camp Tracy. This will be snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and in general playing in the snow. And then July 13th to 15th at Camp Hunt, we are going to do, we're calling it Great Escape. We are hoping to add a Kodiak to that if we have enough people interested. I have a lot more details to come on that, but how can you not have fun with ski boats and canoes and kayaks and water? So all these events will be hopefully on the registration page in the next week or so.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Any questions or additions from anyone? I think that sounds fantastic. Our troop has an ILST coming up in September, and we're looking forward to the new syllabus. So,
Awesome.
And I'm sure everybody would benefit from taking it. It's tremendously helpful to our unit. And if you haven't done an ILST before, I'd encourage anybody to have their youth to participate in it, and those who are qualified to do so to actually instruct it. So thank you so much. Now I'd like to go ahead and move over to advancement and get a little more updated information, especially with the recent changes and updates to advancement. Poulani, the time is yours.
Okay. First of all, does anybody have any questions with the new guide to advancement that has been out? If you do, if you'll contact me or Steve Kaiser, we can help you through it. It is online. You can find it at the national website. Also, one of the things that we are trying to do is trying to have everybody following the same directions if they want to hold a merit badge powwow or any type of group instruction that has more than just their unit. They have other units involved. So there is, I believe it's on the website, but there are some instructions that you can follow, SOPs to tell you exactly what you need to do to be able to organize an event like this. One of the things that you need to understand is that merit badge powwows cannot be used as fundraisers. It's against BSA policy. And we've had a few problems with that, and we're working on one right now, but it's not correct. It's not proper to do that. We're still giving out extensions for those that need more time to finish their Eagle. As we're come close to the end of this year, we're finding that we're doing a lot, my districts are doing a lot more Eagle boards of review. Things are hyping up a little bit. I'm still taking care of all the issues that are coming through with those that are trying to get their Eagle.
Thank you so much, Poulani. Anything else?
We are working on a training course, and once we've got that solidified, we'll let people know. And I'm hoping to get out to each of the districts so we could take it to those that are interested in advancement in each district.
You know, that would be fantastic, Poulani, and I'm proud of everybody here. I wanted to specifically mention regarding you and your team, what a wonderful job you've done of making sure that we all meet national standard and that we all do it the same way. It alleviates a lot of questions and a lot of heartache when it comes to advancement, and we do it right the first time, and you guys have just done a fantastic job. So thank you very much. I don't see any questions in the Q&A yet, but we're moving fast. If you have any questions, be sure to post them now so that we can get them in before we go through everything and finish up the meeting for tonight. See, next up on my agenda, I have Keith Abraham, excuse me, Keith, and he's going to talk to us about outdoor ethics and conservation.
Hey, thanks, Brett. I'm still trying to get used to you with the mustache. You know, it's kind of throwing me a curveball there. We're just coming off a fantastic Leaving No Trace Master Educator course up at Bartlett, and we graduated 18 new Leave No Trace Master Educators from across the country. We appreciate the support of Josh and Alan and Jeremy, and also Mary Coleman from the Blab. We do appreciate their support, and we had some exciting times. Anyway, we have with the cancellation of the STEM camporee, we've moved the Leave No Trace trainer course back to Mapledale. It is on October 15th and 16th, and registration is $40. That can be found at utahscouts.org/LNT. That is for Scouts 14 and above. One thing that I'm trying to find an easy way to do this, and maybe it's better that I talk to Josh about this, but from the district standpoint, if we could, I'm trying to find out how to find the units in the district so that we can contact them. Maybe Poulani would like to step in here, but we'd like to contact them, you know, with all the outdoor ethics requirements from Cub Scouts and the outdoor code through Leave No Trace and Tread Lightly, all those advancement items, as well as the outdoor ethics guide, youth position of responsibility. There is no required training for the outdoor ethics guide, YPOR, but in an effort to teach that young man or young woman how to be successful in that position, we are going to offer some training for that as 3-hour training. We may go ahead and do it virtually since our council seems to be pretty big. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts about outdoor ethics, you can reach out to Matt Durant or I. Back to you, Brett.
Thank you so much, Keith. And any additions? Josh, do you have anything? Thank you so much. I honestly, Keith, I can say that I've never met a more passionate crowd than the group you work with, and I think it's fantastic. So thank you for all you do. Let's see, with that, let's move on to Mr. Mike Perkins. And
well, we always have trainings every month. In September, We've got a range safety officer course on the 11th. If a troop or a venturing crew has a shooting sports program, they need to have somebody in that crew, whether you're adults, there should be a range safety officer. So the 11th of September is a good time to do it. We have a wood badge course coming up, our only wood badge course this year. It's almost full. We have a few more spaces in it. It's got over 40 people coming to it right now. If you want to go, this is the time to sign up. It'll be
What are the
held-
dates?
Pardon me?
What are the dates, Mike?
Well, I was about ready to tell you that. There you go.
Yay.
It'll be held at Camp Tracy on the 9th through the 11th and to the 17th and the 18th of September. And there's maybe 3 or 4 slots left if anybody wants to go. In October, we got the basic shotgun course on the 2nd, and we have a shotgun instructor on the 8th and 9th. They'll be up at the cache range. Oh, and don't let me forget first aid. 25th of September, we have a CPR and a first aid course at Tracy. So that's what's coming up in the next 6 weeks in training. If you want to get trained, go to utahscouts.org/training.
Fantastic.
I have for you.
Thank you so much, Mike. Wonderful things happening. Were I not to have a conflict, I would love to attend the new wood badge and the new syllabus. And I'm looking forward to the opportunity when it fits my calendar. And to attend a course that's that full will certainly be a lot of fun and will be a phenomenal experience for anyone attending. So thank you all for sharing everything tonight. I want to add that our committee is here to be a resource to the districts and the units with advancement, youth and adult trainings, activity, service, and outdoor ethics and conservation. We provide resources in the occasional event to tie us all together, where we can rub shoulders, make new friends, and participate in scouting, which we all love together. If you or those you know are not getting the announcement emails from the council, you may have opted out or have the wrong email listed at the council. You can correct this by calling the council or emailing program.office@scouting.org and include your name, your address, and your unit number, as well as the correct email address. Our next meeting will be in September on the 3rd Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Tell everyone about it. We will look forward to a phenomenal upcoming year of great activities. Thank you for joining us tonight. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.